a secret note. We just got done watching California Wild. So what did you guys think of the set?
I liked it a lot. I was happy with the sound. It was good. I think we played well. I don't know. I actually haven't asked them yet, so I don't know what they think.
I didn't fuck up too much, so I'm okay with it. Yeah.
So how did you get involved as far as this being like a North Coast after party, and how did that all get arranged?
It's our manager's idea.
Yeah, it's great.
She's brilliant. She's behind the scenes on all this.
Yeah, I actually had every intention of thanking her and I forgot, so thank you, Marcy. Yeah, she has the idea that, it was our record release, it was a Friday, and it just so happened to be the same day as the festival. And at first we were like, there's a mix between the draws, we were worried that, but we're like, we could use this to our advantage, so they went for this one.
Very cool. So obviously you've got this new record coming out. Was there anything in particular? I noticed that did you re-record 23?
Yeah.
Or what did you want? Did you try to get a different sound out of it, or was it just a different mix, or why would you want to re-record it?
Well, my kick drum, the first one, sounded like a beach ball. Pretty much. I mean, among other problems, but you just, when you go into the studio, you just have better equipment, you can get better sounds out of everything. And that was one song that we thought could use to be re-recorded. So, but now you can actually do a kick drum install.
Yeah, it was trying to fit through. It's like trying to fit everything through a pinhole when you're doing it yourself. You got this computer that breaks, or you put too much stuff. So you're just trying to fit as much stuff as you can. But when you go to a studio, it's like you just do whatever you want pretty much. Just explore that.
And then you got that at they mixed it at Engine in Bucktown over there.
Yeah, which was definitely key to the whole thing.
Yeah, we did most of the tracking at Gravity Studios. Same general area.
Right. Did you find that you were saying it's trying to fit through a pinhole? Was there a certain freedom you found doing it on your own though, or was it maybe you found it limited to doing it on your own?
It was good that we did it, to get some experience with that sort of thing. We had an idea about engineering it, when we actually went to do it with Gravity, with Brett, and it made us more comfortable with playing the songs in that context. And the recording, it's different than playing them live. Playing them together, you're playing off of one another, and on a record, it's here's the recording that you have to play with, get your part down. So it's good practice.
Recording yourself gives you a lot of freedom, but it almost gives you too much freedom. Because then you don't have someone sitting there hey, we should stop putting tracks on just one song. You're going up with 70 tracks on one song. It's the time. But sometimes the time limit helps, but it's the pressure thing,
Yeah, you only have a certain amount of time to do everything too, so it's you're working on a budget and you've got a producer who watches the clock and says, okay, you've got 3 hours left, you need to stop working, your guitar tone sounds fine, we'll come back to it later. When you're working the basement, you're there for hours. And it's pointless, you're just tweaking knobs.
So obviously in the end there you did a New Order cover as your encore. Who would you say are your primary influences, or who do you look to for inspiration?
I think New Order was the reason we got together. I mean, that's kind of why we play New Order songs. It's it reminds us how we got together. But I think it just depends on what we listen to at the time. From the Stone Roses, that I listen to, which is, I kind of listen to them to hear how to arrange songs. Because they do a fabulous job doing that. But when you listen to 90s house music and stuff, that was 1996 when we were 12 years old, it might get in there.
What I really enjoyed, you guys, I really appreciate you sent me some tracks a little bit earlier on. I had a chance to, get comfortable with them and listen to them over the past couple weeks. And what I really enjoyed most was that, obviously it wasn't that you directly had a sound that was similar to a lot of those 80s tech qualities and things like that. It's that there was just the quality overall over there, with the, was it Photo Lights it's called? For some reason, every time that intro starts, it reminds me of that Yazoo song. I remember that Only You. It's a really good, kind of a one-hit wonder, but just every time, it's not that the melody's the same, but my mind automatically just goes right to that song, and I think that's
sound.
Yeah, where it makes it so comfortable and so almost familiar, but brand new in the same.
Something we always talk about is we just try to make records, we just try to make songs that sound good. I don't think that we have an agenda per se. And I think that's maybe touching it. It's like, one song will remind you of something else, and maybe another song might remind you of something else. Another song from another period. Just because we just pick the things that we like and we put into the songs. So.
Was there any specific intention with the fair that you wanted to, deliver a certain type of message or a certain type of record, or just kind of these are the songs that you were writing at the time?
They were all kind of written disjointed. When you're not like a band that goes through like the touring cycle and then write the record cycle and then the touring cycle, you just kind of write bits and pieces. But we found that these 5 songs hung together really well, even though they're kind of different. And it's like when we were trying to come up with the title, we're like, what word or what phrase expresses what we're kind of talking about, or what this feels like, even more than what we're talking about. So we don't sing as much as some people, we're kind of sparse on the lyrics. So what does this sound like? What does it feel like? And that was one of the Hans came up with the title. And we're like, that sounds right. That sounds good.
And because we are primarily a live music blog, who do you all love to see live? And who really excites you?
Well, I just like local bands I own are kind of, we just saw Big Science. Space World. It was awesome. So they're great.
Where's that at?
We saw them at Bottom Lunch.
Yeah, Battle Lunch.
It's a band that they just tear it every time. The drummers are great. Guitar's good.
I think my favorite recent show was at Wicker Park Fest. Local H played, and 2 guys, and I think the drummer's the new drummer.
Yeah, he's
But-
not the same as the original.
But I mean, it's still just amazing. Like for 2 guys, they kept going. I don't even know how long they played.
We're right there, actually. The poster's right there on the song right there.
But
I always find somewhere in February or March I end up playing California songs way more than I normally do. I'm like, yeah, fuck California. But is there anything at all that you like people to know sort of about yourselves, or they might not be familiar with the band?
Well, Jill probably wants to let everyone know that we're not as serious as we look.
Yeah, really. That's and like, yeah, we can come off kind of like
Mostly talk about
sometimes.
we're together.
I think when we first started making music, we wanted to make music that was like fun and light and poppy and danceable, and it just kind of came out this way. And just kind of we ended up going in a direction that maybe was a little bit more serious than what we thought was going to come out. But I think that's just the best way to do it. Just go with it.